Celebrated our 1-year anniversary. The Gig Harbor Brewing Company started in late 2015, Tuesday before Thanksgiving. Our head brewer is named Mike O'Hara. He spent the last 8 years at Georgetown Brewing, brewing Manny's and Lucille and those beers. He has over 15 years of commercial brewing experience.
How'd you end up getting him?
Well, total luck. Just placed an ad in probrewers.com and he answered. So he was looking for, he got into management down at Georgetown. He was looking for more of a brewing experience again. So he could be in the brewery actually making beer.
So he's the head brewer. Do you yourself brew it all?
Absolutely
Or your son?
No, neither one of us are brewers. Max and I are just father and son team doing a lot of the sales and marketing. Max runs the tap room for us.
So if neither one of you brew, how did you get into it then?
Well, my other company, Phosphor Beauty Group, started producing the Gig Harbor Beer Festival about 5 years ago. So I met a lot of brewers and met a lot of really interesting people that seemed to be having a really good time. And I'd been doing graphic design and advertising for 30 years, and I was looking for something a little different for the rest of my life. So we started putting together the business plan for the brewery and found investors, and we looked for a year in Gig Harbor for space out there, but we simply couldn't find a willing landlord that had space like this. It's looking for the sewer system. The sewer system is really small. And there's not a lot of space like this out there. There's a lot of expensive retail, but not a lot of warehouse space that fit our budget and business.
Well, when I was talking to your son earlier, I was asking him, because this is kind of a different location. It's kind of in the, if you will, industrial part of town. But he was saying your main focus is actually on brewing like for bottled beer, and the tap room is kind of a bonus. Plus, you guys get all the regulars from the businesses in this district.
Absolutely, yeah, we love this neighborhood.
And you don't have any competition.
There's room to grow. True, yeah, we're not downtown with everybody else. There's room to grow. There's ample parking. The rent is cheaper here than there, and you're right. Our main focus in our business plan has always been the brewery side of the business. The key to growth and long-term success is selling beer wholesale, not selling it retail. We love the tap room. The tap room's tons of fun, but there's a ceiling on it. You can only make this much money, whereas with this side of the business, selling kegs and bottles and cans and whatever, wholesale, it's just the sky's the limit.
So is this like, excuse me, like a franchise? Because don't you have one out in Gig Harbor?
No, that's 7 Seas.
Okay. So this is your only location?
This is our only location.
And you've only been brewing less than a year, because your son was saying, you guys, tell me all the places where your beer is, because he was naming off a ton.
Yeah, the list is huge. And that's all the distributors were. Very lucky to get Mike O'Hara with so much commercial brewing experience early on, so that he knew what he was doing as far as making beers, and the beers came out very good very early on. So then we started with a 10-barrel brewing system with 3 10-barrel fermenters. And then in May, because the beer was tasting so good, we signed a distribution deal with Olympic Eagle for Pierce, Thurston, Mason, Kitsap, Grace Harbor, Pacific counties.
Holy moly.
So after that, we couldn't keep up with just these 3 fermenters, so we installed 2 new 20 barrels back in August.
Oh, that's a hard thing to have to, we can't keep up. We have to add.
But it was frustrating. We were running out of styles, and then we couldn't send them enough kegs.
So how often do you come up with new styles? Because I know some breweries, it's like seasonal. They try to come up with, or do you just stick with?
We do ales only. We keep our ales very close to the style. You know, sometimes nowadays you'll have brewers doing stuff like cinnamon toast crunch beer.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just nuts, but some dry. And we don't do that. We keep our IPAs not super hoppy because we want people to be able to have more than one beer. I don't know how many times people have come in here and told us stories about going to another brewery and only being able to drink one of their beers. We didn't want to make those type of conversations. We wanted to make traditional.
And I will say, your IPA, I'm drinking the one IPA.
Brown Rock.
Yeah, that's really good.
You can have 2 or 3 of them. I often do. But yeah, we do that on purpose now. So we have the 6 flagships: the blonde, the pale ale, the IPA, the double IPA, the red, and the stout. We are doing a little more of a creative winter ale. We just brewed it last week, and we're ready in 2 weeks. So we are trying some different things. And if something turns out to be real popular, we'll do it on a more regular basis. We're trying to keep it fairly simple.
Well, and do you think, especially with other breweries, like you're saying, you know, Cinnamon Toast Crunch beers, and do you think that's because of, I don't know, it seems like such a saturated market out there. What do we have now, 12, 13, just in Tacoma proper itself? And so do you think that's why it's like constantly trying to draw people in with...
We're trying to come up with something unique and that they'll be known for,
but you know, people still drink Olympia beer, you know.
People aren't going to drink that on a consistent basis if you can only have one. I see absolutely no point in it.
So I take it sounds like even though your first birthday that you guys have done well enough that you don't see like not being here in the foreseeable future at all, or in the sense that yes, you are going to outgrow this location potentially.
Well, the plan is to outgrow this potentially. Eventually, we're already talking about taking the next space on the other side of this one. We use it already. Part of it for storage, and then when we bottle it, we also store some of the cases on pallets in there as well. So we're already talking about to the landlord about taking that space next to and we're also talking to 3 different distributors for the rest of Western Washington, because our current distributor only handles like Southwest Washington, all 6 counties. So we want to get into King County, Snohomish, and around Puget Sound, Island County, Jefferson County. That's the next goal. Entirely in Western Washington.
Nice. So I guess that's it. I'm trying to think because it's just nice to family owned, family operated, and that you've had such success so quickly. Well, and yeah, you attribute that to your head brewer, though, correct? Because you didn't have to have that beer learning curve, if you will.
Beer learning curve, and that's a lot of new breweries or home brewers trying to take it to the next level. And brewing on a system this size is much different than brewing on a 1-barrel system in your garage. Does it sound like it should be different? We just multiply everything by 10. It is.
Doesn't quite work that way. That's not how it works.
So yeah, Mike is a big reason why we've been successful so quickly in our first year, and which is great because I was so far behind after spending a year looking for space in New Harbor that things have really had to move quickly, and they have.
Well, and I was going to ask, how long did you have this idea, dream, if you will, of setting up a brewery before it came into fruition, and how much went into that? I mean, I assume there's permitting and...
Oh gosh, yeah. I think I started developing the business plan probably at least 4 years ago. And I wrote it all myself. You know, I do all the design work, you know, the website, graphic design the beer labels, the bottles. That's a huge competitive advantage as well, because it's very costly to have someone design this for you. So that's been a huge money saver. There's times because we're doing everything right here. We does not work in the middle of designing some can packaging. that done so quickly. And usually you're going to a graphic designer and have them design it and come back. Here's the concepts. Okay, do this one. Okay. So that's a huge time saver. One of the reasons why we've been able to accelerate things.
So do either you or your son have an extra outside job, or are you able to make this
No, I
it?
still do. I still work my graphic design and advertising business, and we're still producing the Gig Harbor Beer Festival because Mike is really the only employee. I don't take a paycheck from the brewery. Max is an employee as well, so yes, he's an employee because he has to.
Just because he's your son, he still counts.
But so they're the only two employees, so I am still working on the Foster advertising business at the same time. Can sometimes lead to hair falling out. Hello. Hello, sir.
Well, wonderful. Well, thank you so much for taking this time with me.
Hey, no problem.
All right, take care.